In this QDS video, we will add an other specify response for a pick one type item, a skip element, and then finally test it all out in preview mode. In the Design Studio, first go to your pick one item where you would like to add that other response. We'll highlight that one. For us, it's educational background. And open that up and you'll see that question. Next, go to the last tab, which is the Response Set tab, so you can add a new response. And we'll go ahead and click on that Add line so we can add our new category and click Enter. And that'll open up the code item box. We'll just add Other for the description. That'll be the label for this new choice. And you'll notice that the code value for this particular choice will be 6. And we'll select OK, and now you'll see it in the listing, and we will select OK again. Next, we're going to add the skip element so that the specify data element that we'll be adding next will be skipped over if that other choice was not selected. So first, you're going to go ahead and highlight the item below the pick one. Note that new elements are always inserted above the selected line. Then go ahead and select the Skip Instruction button from that Insert toolbar, and you'll be on the Skip Element tab. Here you can enter your skip condition into the If box. Note that you're always going to use variable names and response codes in the conditions. So, for our condition, we're going to say if our variable name for our educational variable, which was EDUC, is not equal to 6, which was that code for our other choice. Note that in QDS you use the caret symbol to represent not. Next, in the branch to box, you need to tell QDS how many elements to skip. By default, it's to skip one element. That works in this situation since we're only going to want to skip the one specified text data element. After you've set that up, you can go ahead and click OK. Now you're going to notice that the skip element showing in the listing is orange, and you can see the condition that we listed. Next, you're going to add your other specified data element. So go ahead and select Data from that Insert toolbar. And you can go ahead and enter your question text, which this is going to be asking them to specify other educational background. We can use that as well for the variable label, and then for the variable name, we'll enter that main name that we had before plus an underscore O to indicate that it's an other type response. Then we'll go to the response type dropdown, and here we're going to want to select text because, again, this will be a text type response. And then, as we usually do, we'll go to that Response Set tab where we set the options for this specific type of response. For a text type response, you're going to want to take a look at the maximum number of characters to allow and display. We're going to change this from the default to 30. The other key option to always check is your special codes. Go ahead and check or uncheck them as needed for what you would like to allow for your survey. After we're done with that, we'll go ahead and click OK. And now you're going to see that other specify item in your listing. Now, to test if the skip is working correctly, we can use the preview feature. We'll select the data elements kind of around that new skip and the new items that we added, and then we're going to go to the Tools menu and then select Run Preview. And do make sure and check out our video tutorial that tells all about the preview feature. When the preview screen opens, it shows that first element that we highlighted, which in this example is that education question. And we'll select a response. At first, we're going to select something that is not that other choice, and we'll select choice D. And then you'll notice we will go forward to the next question and we will skip over that other response. So now we're going to use that previous question to go back. And now this time we're going to select that other response, and you're going to see that we go to that other specify screen. And you'll see that our skip is working correctly. We can just type something in the box and we click next question. And that's how you can test your skips very easily in the preview feature. To learn how to add additional types of questions, responses, or skips, see QDS Online Help or other Design Studio videos.